You can see that lion right there.
Very interesting. This one is an elephant track.
So we just arrived at Twyfelfontein, which is a major site where we can see rock engravings dated from 2000 to 6,000 years ago. And it's really like an open air museum because apparently they're just exposed there. So we're going to be walking through the rocks and looking at those engravings.
Here, this one, the hypothesis is that this is not just normal engraving. It was a part of ritual, a shamanic experience that tends to blur and make a fusion between humans and nature.
You can see that lion right there that has kind of a hand, like a human hand, and that also represents sort of a ritual or spiritual link with the animal, and engravings that would be made during ceremonies here by the people.
What's really interesting about this rock, we see two types of rhinos. White rhinos, and we see that the face is flat. So I learned that initially it was named wide mouth rhino. So not white. So it seems like it's kind of a misunderstanding that came along the years. And we see a black rhino. And the difference is that the black rhino has a pointy mouth. One of the most interesting things for me is the communication parts. Well, we see here that they use engravings on rocks to determine water points. So these are two water points, and there's an oryx here. And the lines between the two water points are the tracks of the animals. So they can indicate where are the water points in this semi-desertic area. So it's like a map. It's a map where to find water, and the animals indicate where water is. A very interesting rock here because there are all kinds of engravings, and it looks like an undistinguishable patterns, but there are many patterns. So hunters and gatherers are specialists at tracking, and tracking, it's a story. It's also an engraving, but underground, and it changes all the time, and you can know which animal, which shape, which intention, at which time an animal came by. So here we see different kinds of tracks. So we have big tracks like this. This one is an elephant track. We have giraffe track here. We also have the water points that we saw in other engravings out there. So these are water points. So there's a lot of tracking going on this rock. But what is interesting is the layers that goes over and over.